Saying, "I love you" to yourself is the most powerful medicine you will ever take. I want you to really let that in. You may think medicine comes only in the form of pills or treatments, but I assure you, love is the greatest healer of all. When you whisper, "I love you" to yourself, you are sending a vibration of acceptance, safety, and kindness into every single cell of your body. And your body listens, your cells respond. Every word you speak is a command, and love is the command that restores balance, that creates harmony, that awakens health. For many years I have taught that the body is always eavesdropping on your thoughts. Every thought you think, every word you say is felt by your organs, your tissues, your blood, your very DNA. Think about that for a moment. When you repeat, "I am not good enough," your cells contract, your body tightens, your immune system weakens. But when you say, "I love you," "I thank you," "I support you," your body begins to relax, to release, to heal. You see, love is not only an emotion floating in the mind. Love is energy, love is vibration, love is biology. Studies have shown that kind words can lower blood pressure, slow the heart rate, and even change the chemistry of the brain. And spiritual wisdom tells us the same truth. Love is the force that creates miracles. So when you bring these together, the science and the spirit, you understand why self-love is not optional. It is essential. Let me ask you, when was the last time you placed your hand on your heart and truly said, "I love you"? Not rushing, not with judgment, not waiting to fix yourself first, but here and now with tenderness. Many of you will realize that you have not said these words to yourself in years, maybe never. You may have said them to others. You may have longed to hear them from others. But your own body, your own heart, longs to hear them from you. So let us practice together, right now. Place your hand gently on your chest. Close your eyes if you like, and whisper softly, "I love you. Thank you for keeping me alive." Feel the warmth of your hand. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Feel the sincerity in your voice. And notice. Perhaps your body relaxes. Perhaps your shoulders drop. Perhaps your heart feels just a little more open. That is medicine. That is healing. That is you taking your power back. For so long, many of us have been taught the opposite. We were told to criticize ourselves into change. We were told to shame ourselves until we improved. We were told that loving ourselves was selfish. But I will tell you something I have discovered again and again. You will never criticize yourself into healing. You will only ever love yourself into healing. Love is the soil in which real transformation grows. Even the so-called negative parts of you, the habits or wounds you have carried, they are longing for your love. Imagine a child who is frightened and hurt. Do you scold that child or do you embrace them? When you say "I love you" to yourself, you are embracing the inner child, the wounded parts, the body that has carried you through so much. You are telling yourself, "You are safe with me. You are worthy of kindness. You are enough." And your cells hear it. Your cells rejoice in it. Your cells begin to work in harmony again. This is why I call love cellular medicine. It doesn't just stay in the mind. It travels, it circulates, it nourishes. Let me explain further. The heart pumps blood through the body. That blood carries oxygen, nutrients, life. When you are filled with loving thoughts, the blood carries that energy too. The heart is not only a pump, it is the symbol of love. So when you fill your heart with kindness, your blood carries joy and peace to every organ. Every cell begins to feel at home in a body that is loved. Now, some of you may be thinking, Louise, it feels silly. How can saying I love you really change my body? And I will say to you, do not underestimate the power of repetition. Every belief you hold now was once only a thought you repeated many times. I'm not good enough was learned. I don't deserve was learned. And anything learned can be unlearned. When you repeat, I love you, I approve of you, I support you, you are unlearning the old poison and planting new seeds. Over time, those seeds blossom into health, happiness, abundance. And I want you to hear this. It does not matter if you don't believe it at first. You don't have to feel it fully right away. Just be willing. Just begin. Say the words anyway. Whisper them in the morning. Whisper them at night. Write them on your mirror. Put them in your journal. The more you repeat, the more your subconscious begins to listen, and the more your cells begin to respond. Try it this way. Every morning as you brush your teeth, look into your own eyes in the mirror and say, I love you. I approve of you. At first it may feel strange. Tears may come. Resistance may come. That is okay. That means the words are reaching deep. Keep going. Day after day, week after week, the words will soften the resistance, heal the wounds, and become natural. One day you will look in the mirror and feel the truth of them. And that will be the day your life begins to transform. Love is also the best prevention. When you love your body, you naturally take care of it. You choose foods that nourish. You rest when you need to. You move with joy. You listen with respect. But when you hate your body, you punish it. You ignore it. You mistreat it. Love is not indulgence. Love is alignment. Love is remembering that this body is your home and it deserves kindness. So let us affirm this truth together. Say softly, I love you. Thank you for keeping me alive. Every cell in my body responds to love. Again, louder this time. I love you. Thank you for keeping me alive. Every cell in my body responds to love. Let that vibration ripple through you. Feel the shift. That is healing happening now. And if you take only one practice from today, let it be this. Place your hand on your heart each day and say, I love you. Thank you. That is enough. That is medicine. That is transformation. Because remember, love is not only the answer. Love is the foundation. Love is the medicine. Love is the power that changes everything. There comes a moment in your journey of self-love when simply saying, I love you in passing is no longer enough. You are ready to go deeper, to look more closely, to touch the places that have been hidden. And that is where mirror work becomes one of the most powerful practices you can ever give yourself. When I speak of mirror work, I don't mean a quick glance while you brush your teeth or a hurried affirmation as you rush out the door. No, this is something sacred. This is you meeting yourself, really meeting yourself, in the most intimate way possible. When you stand before the mirror and look directly into your own eyes, you are looking into the window of your soul. You are saying, I see you, I hear you, I honor you. At first, it can feel uncomfortable. Many people tell me, Louise, I can't even look at myself for more than a few seconds. It's too hard. I feel silly. I feel ashamed. I don't like what I see. And I smile and say, exactly. That discomfort is the very reason you must keep going. That resistance is not a wall. It is a door. Behind that door is the wounded child, the forgotten self, the parts of you longing for love. When you feel uncomfortable, It means you are reaching the layer that needs healing. Think of it this way. When you meet a dear friend who has been hurting, they may not look at you directly at first. They may fidget, look down, avoid your gaze. But when you keep showing up with kindness, when you keep saying, "I love you, I am here for you," eventually they soften. Eventually they look back. And in that moment of connection, healing begins. Mirror work is the same. You are the friend you are learning to love. So let me guide you through the advanced practice. Stand in front of your mirror, somewhere quiet, without distractions. Take a breath, relax your shoulders, and then look straight into your own eyes. Not at your hair, not at your wrinkles, not at the shape of your face, but into your eyes. Those eyes have seen everything you have ever lived. They have witnessed your triumphs, your mistakes, your joys, your heartbreaks. Look into them as you would look into the eyes of a beloved partner, a soulmate, with tenderness, with patience, with reverence, and then simply begin to say, "I love you," over and over, softly, gently, for 3 minutes. It may feel long, it may feel strange. Old voices may rise up. "This is stupid. You don't deserve love. You'll never change." And that is when the work is happening. That is when the healing begins. Because you are choosing to keep loving yourself even when those old voices protest. 3 minutes is not much on a clock, but it is everything in your heart. For 3 minutes, you stop running. You stop hiding. You stop pretending. You show up. You allow the words "I love you" to sink past the mind, past the defenses, into the soul. Sometimes tears will come. Let them. Tears are the body's way of melting the frozen places. Sometimes laughter will bubble up. Let it. That is joy returning. Sometimes you will feel nothing at all. That is okay too. Still, keep going. The words are planting seeds. I often remind people, you may not feel the results immediately. Just as you don't eat one meal and declare yourself nourished for life, you don't do mirror work once and expect your self-love to be complete. This is a practice. This is daily nourishment. And with each repetition, something inside you changes. One day, you will notice that you meet your own eyes more easily. One day, you will feel warmth instead of resistance. One day, you will say, "I love you," and you will believe it. That day will be a miracle, but it will also be the natural result of your practice. Here is what makes advanced mirror work so powerful. It teaches you to be present with your discomfort instead of running from it. Many of us avoid mirrors altogether, or if we do look, we use the time to criticize. We point out flaws, wrinkles, scars. We say things we would never dare say to a friend. But when you turn the mirror into a place of love, you begin to reprogram years of negative conditioning. You begin to transform the mirror into a portal of healing. Think about the power of repetition. For years, maybe decades, you have repeated the words, "not enough," "not worthy," "not lovable." Those words carve deep grooves in your subconscious. Mirror work is how you carve new grooves. Grooves of kindness, grooves of acceptance, grooves of love. Every time you say, "I love you" in the mirror, you are laying down a new path in your mind, one that leads to freedom instead of shame. And remember, your body hears it too. When you say "I love you" while looking into your own eyes, you are sending a signal to your nervous system. We are safe, we are loved. Your heart rate slows, your breath deepens, your cells relax, your immune system strengthens. This is not imagination, this is biology. Self-love is not just emotional, it is physiological, it is medicine in the truest sense. Now let us go deeper still. As you look into your eyes and say, I love you, notice what comes up. Maybe an old memory surfaces, a mistake, a moment of shame, a voice from your childhood. Instead of pushing it away, pause, acknowledge it, say, yes, I see that memory. Yes, I see that wound, and I still love you. This is advanced mirror work, not loving yourself only when it is easy, but loving yourself exactly when the pain rises. That is when the healing reaches the deepest layers. Try this. The next time you do your 3 minutes, add a variation. Say, I love you and I forgive you. Or, I love you and I am proud of you. Or, I love you and I am here for you. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you cherish. Feel how those words touch the places that have been waiting so long for kindness. You may discover that mirror work stirs up resistance. That is not failure. That is progress. If you feel uncomfortable, celebrate it. It means you are touching the layers that need healing most. Keep breathing. Keep repeating. Keep showing up. Resistance is only the old programming trying to protect itself. But love is stronger. Love will always win if you persist. I want you to imagine this. What if every time you looked in a mirror, in the bathroom, in the car, in a shop window, instead of criticizing, you blessed yourself? What if every reflection became an opportunity to say, hello, my dear, I love you? Can you feel how radically that would change your life? Instead of mirrors being sources of pain, they would become reminders of love. Instead of avoiding your own gaze, you would welcome it. And your whole relationship with yourself would shift. So I ask you, are you willing to try? Are you willing to spend 3 minutes a day looking into your own eyes and saying, I love you? Are you willing to let the resistance come and still keep going? Are you willing to give yourself the medicine of love every single day? If so, then I promise you, your life will transform. Let us affirm together now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for keeping me alive. Thank you for carrying me through. I love you. Say it softly. Say it with sincerity. Say it again and again until something inside begins to melt. That melting is the old armor falling away. That melting is the real you emerging. That melting is healing. So from this day forward, let the mirror become your ally. Let your own eyes become your sanctuary. Let I love you become your daily medicine. 3 minutes is all it takes. 3 minutes to rewrite your story. 3 minutes to heal your heart. 3 minutes to transform your life. And if you ever doubt, remember this. The most powerful affirmation you can ever say is I love you. It is the key that unlocks every door. It is the balm that soothes every wound. It is the song that brings your soul home. I often say that love is not something we do once and then forget. Love is a practice, a way of living, a rhythm we cultivate every single day. And the most profound changes happen not in one dramatic moment, but in the quiet repetition of small acts of kindness toward ourselves. That is why I want to invite you to create a daily self-love ritual. Not just a habit, but a sacred moment, a ritual for your soul. In the morning, before the world has a chance to rush in, I want you to pause and write 3 times. I love myself exactly as I am. Not when I lose weight, not when I achieve more, not when I am perfect. Exactly as you are, right now, in this moment. Feel the pen move across the page, and with each repetition, allow the words to sink a little deeper. Imagine you are carving these words into the foundation of your day, so that everything you do is built upon self-acceptance. At noon, When the busyness of the day is pulling at you, take just 1 minute. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and smile softly at yourself. Yes, smile at yourself. Many of us go through the day smiling at others while forgetting to smile at the one person we spend every moment with, ourselves. That 1 minute is not wasted time. It is a reset, a reminder that you are your own companion, your own source of joy. In the evening, when the day is ending, I want you to wrap your arms around yourself. Literally. Embrace your body as though you were holding a child who needed comfort. Whisper to yourself, "You did well today. I love you." Feel the warmth of your own arms. Let yourself soften into the tenderness you so freely give to others. This is not silly. This is not trivial. This is the deepest nourishment you can offer your soul. Do you see how simple this is? Morning, noon, night. Words, breath, embrace. 3 steps, 3 moments, 3 opportunities to declare your love for yourself. When repeated daily, these moments become more than a routine. They become a sacred ritual, a ritual that tells your subconscious, your body, your heart, I am loved, I am safe, I am enough. And I want to emphasize, a ritual is not about perfection. If you forget one day, begin again the next. If you feel resistance, acknowledge it and keep going. Ritual is about presence, not performance. It is about creating anchors of love throughout your day, so that no matter what storms arise, you can return to the truth. You are worthy of love, exactly as you are. Now, as we deepen into this journey, let us move beyond the self. Because love, when truly embraced, cannot stay contained. It naturally overflows. It begins with you, but it does not end with you. Self-love is the seed, but the blossom is global love. Think of it like this. When you light a candle, the flame does not diminish when it lights another. Instead, the light multiplies. When you love yourself, you shine a light that helps others see their own worth, their own beauty, their own capacity for love. Your family feels it. Your community feels it. The entire planet feels it. I want you to realize that every loving thought you think is not only healing you, it is contributing to the healing of the world. When you bless yourself, that energy ripples outward. When you forgive yourself, that vibration softens the collective anger. When you speak kindly to yourself, you raise the frequency of the entire planet just a little bit. So here is a practice I want you to try. As you move through your day, choose one stranger, someone you pass on the street, someone in a store, someone you may never meet again, and silently send them a blessing. Think, I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you joy. You don't need to say it aloud. You don't even need to know their name. Just send the thought. That thought has energy. That thought has power. That thought contributes to the collective love of humanity. You see, many of us believe we are powerless in the face of the world's problems. We see wars, conflicts, suffering, and we think, what can I do? I am only one person. But I tell you this, one person in love is more powerful than thousands in fear. When you radiate love, you shift the atmosphere. You influence every person you encounter, every room you walk into, every interaction you have. Love is contagious, and the love you cultivate within yourself becomes a blessing for everyone around you. This is why I say that self-love is not selfish. It is the most generous thing you can do. Because the more you fill yourself with love, the more you have to give. You cannot pour from an empty cup. But when your cup is full, when your heart is overflowing, your love touches everyone. Your children, your friends, your co-workers, even the stranger who meets your smile. Let us affirm this together. The love within me blesses the world around me. Say it softly. Again, a little louder. Feel the truth of it. Imagine your heart as a radiant sun, sending out beams of love that touch every corner of the earth. You don't need to force it. You don't need to control it. Simply allow the love within you to shine, and trust that it is blessing the world. And as you practice this, notice how life responds. Notice how relationships soften, how opportunities open, how synchronicities appear. Love is magnetic. When you love yourself and share that love, you attract more love, more joy, more abundance. The world reflects back what you radiate. So today, let us make a sacred commitment. I will love myself through daily ritual. I will extend that love beyond myself, blessing strangers, blessing communities, blessing the planet. And I will remember that every act of love, no matter how small, matters. Because in truth, there is no such thing as small love. Every loving thought contributes to the great healing of humanity. Every kind word uplifts the vibration of the whole. Every smile is a ripple of transformation. You are not just loving yourself, you are participating in the healing of the world. So tomorrow morning when you write, "I love myself exactly as I am," know that those words are not only changing your life, they are contributing to a wave of healing that touches every life. When you smile at yourself at noon, know that your smile ripples outward. When you embrace yourself at night, know that your tenderness blesses not only you, but the entire universe. Love is never wasted. Love is never small. Love is always multiplied. Let us say it one more time with deep sincerity. The love within me blesses the world around me. And let us carry that truth into every moment, every breath, every day. It feels so important, right here, right now, to acknowledge the journey we've just taken together. You came here perhaps with curiosity, perhaps with longing, maybe even with a little resistance. And yet, look at where you are now. You have spoken words of love to yourself. You have looked within. You have touched something sacred that was always waiting for you. And that in itself is a miracle. So many people search their entire lives for love, believing it is something outside of them, something to be earned, proven, or chased. And yet the truth is, love begins inside. Love begins the very moment you choose to whisper to yourself, "I love you." It may sound too simple, but the simple truths are the ones that set us free. I want you to feel how those words ripple through your body. Notice your breath as it softens. Notice your shoulders as they release. Notice your heart as it opens just a little more. When you say, "I love you" to yourself, you are not just saying words. You are rewiring old patterns. You are dissolving old wounds. You are telling your body, your mind, and your spirit, you are safe now. You are loved now. You belong now. Let us take a moment together. Close your eyes if you wish. Place your hand gently over your heart. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. Feel your own heartbeat, steady, faithful, constant. That heartbeat has been with you every single moment of your life. It has never abandoned you, not once. Doesn't it deserve your love? Say softly now, in your mind or out loud, "Thank you. I love you." Can you sense how even the smallest whisper of love begins to change the atmosphere? That is the power of this practice. It is not about perfection. It is not about doing it right. It is about presence. It is about choosing, again and again, to return to love. And I want you to understand this. When you love yourself, you are not closing off from the world. You are not becoming selfish. Quite the opposite. You are becoming a channel. You are filling your own cup so that you can pour out love effortlessly, abundantly to others. Every time you say, "I love you" to yourself, that vibration radiates outward. It touches your family. It touches your friends. It touches even the strangers you pass on the street. And yes, it touches the planet itself. The world is in need of love. It always has been. And you, by beginning with yourself, are contributing more than you realize. That smile you give after you've spoken kind words to yourself. That patience you show because your own heart feels nourished. That forgiveness you extend because you no longer carry the heavy burden of self-hatred. All of it matters. All of it heals. So as we close, I want to bless you with this truth. When you say "I love you" to yourself, you heal your body, you calm your mind, and you open your heart to miracles. Life adores you, the universe supports you, and every act of love you choose, no matter how small, returns to you multiplied. Take this with you into your day, into your week, into your life. Whenever you feel doubt, whenever fear creeps in, whenever you feel you are not enough, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Look in the mirror if you can, and say, "I love you. I am here for you. I will not abandon you." And then listen quietly as life responds. For life always says, "I love you too.